Tonight, Austin's leaders are at odds over the move to indict a group of Austin police officers. The indictments stem from use of force allegations during the May 2020 racial injustice protests.
District Attorney Jose Garza did not specify how many officers are in fact involved, but the officers' attorneys told the Austin Police Association 19 officers are indicted. KXAN's Brianna Hollis is joining us tonight, and we did have a couple of bombshells dropped today. So go ahead and give us the full scope of what happened and then what we can expect for these officers moving forward.
So a lot of developments here. The day started with police unions anticipating this announcement from Jose Garza and calling for him to hold off until after the Democratic primary and runoff. DA Garza went forward with that announcement, saying in a press conference that many of the protesters injured by officers were innocent bystanders. And a somber Chief Joseph Chacon addressed the public shortly after, saying he is unaware of any actions that rose to the level of criminal behavior.
There were significant portions of times that the crowds were riotous and violent.
Very energetic and passionate.
Chris Harris, who is with the Austin Justice Coalition, participated in the 2020 protests. He sums up DA Garza's announcement with one word:
relief.
Jeff Edwards,
his life will never be the same,
is the attorney for Justin Howell, who was injured by officers in the protest.
His intellect, tragically, will never be the same.
Probable cause exists to believe a crime was committed.
A grand jury has been considering these indictments for some time.
I'm extremely disappointed in today's announcement.
Chief Chacon and DA Garza with very different messages tonight.
The facts discovered during that investigation are disturbing.
I am not aware of any conduct that, given the circumstances that the officers were working under, would rise to the level of a criminal violation by these officers.
The way grand juries work in Texas, they really are controlled by the district attorney's office and to decide who they want to testify.
Former Travis County Assistant District Attorney Kevin Madison says only 9 out of 12 grand jury members need to vote for a case to move forward. The burden of proof then shifts during a criminal trial, where the state will have to prove the allegations against the officers beyond a reasonable doubt. Next steps for the officers: a series of court appearances leading up to a trial during which they are innocent until proven guilty.
There cannot be trust if there is no accountability.
These officers must be afforded all of the same protections of any defendant, including the presumption of innocence and the right to a speedy trial.
Now, APD has made changes to its procedures since the 2020 protests, including ceasing the use of so-called less lethal weapons for crowd control. We did ask the department if the indicted officers are on administrative leave, but the chief took no questions after his remarks this evening. Robert?